going on? Oh, you have to go potty again for the third time? Good grief. Hi everyone, and welcome to Shake It Off with Angela, week number 21. Oh, there's motorcycles going past. Anyway, I woke up this morning and was in severe pain in the back of my thighs because yesterday I did rearrange the office and I took down the guinea pig cage because I'm going to be redoing some stuff there. And I had to cut cable ties, like heavy duty cable ties with a scissors. And it literally took me like an hour and a half to take down the whole cage, to move my desk. Weird. Anyway, to move my desk and to get everything all done. And I must have been doing a lot of bending because, oh my God, you guys, the backs of my thighs are literally killing me all day today. So I went out for a walk this afternoon. I did like 0.48, not even a half a mile. And I took the dog and, I just thought, you know what? That's all I can do. That's all I can do. You know, I'm hurting. I'm not feeling well. I got my period. Like, this is what's happening. So I did that, came home, and I thought, you know what? I'm just going to lay down for a rest and see, you know, just an hour. So I set my alarm. My alarm didn't go off for some reason, but I did wake up within the hour. I woke up at like 5. I got up. I had dinner. And I thought, you know what? Why am I sitting there making these excuses as to why I can't walk? I don't know. I was supposed to go to deep water exercise class this morning and it didn't happen again. My friend canceled on me and I thought to myself, you know what? I'm not going either. I have my period, which probably was a good thing that I didn't go. But, yeah, so I fizzled out again. So I just went walking again tonight. It is 7:30 and I don't know if you guys can see, Snooki's with me. The sun is pretty intense right now. And yeah, so I went walking. I did a total of 1.8 miles. That was in combination of what I did previously. So yeah, I'm pretty happy about that actually. So right now we are going to go home and I am going to watch the Kardashians. Hi everyone. So it is Wednesday midweek and Snooki and I are taking a walk by just the park by our house. It's walking distance. So we decided just to take a little stroll after work. I did not do my deep water exercise class today, you guys, again, because of certain menstrual things that are happening right now. So I decided to skip it, and Snooki keeps on stopping as we're walking. It is a beautiful day today. It is like 78 degrees, but breezy, really super nice outside. And I don't know how far we're gonna go. I've gone a half a mile already, but we will see. I don't know why she keeps on stopping. We just passed like 3 dogs that were walking, so I think she's smelling them. But yeah, she keeps on stopping. God only knows what she's doing. Hi everyone. So it is Friday, my day off, and Snooki Louise and I are just going for a walk. I decided to go for a long one because Snooki, let's get out of there. Because well, because it's my day off. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna walk like 1.5 miles with Snooki, and then the extra 1.5 miles I am going to put her in the stroller and walk the rest because she's pissing on the pavement. I don't know why she does that and not in the grass. But anyway, yeah, so it's super cloudy out right now and it looked like it was gonna rain before. I hope it's not going to, but I don't know. I wish it was sunny so I could get some sun on this pasty skin of mine. But yeah, so this is the first mile. Hey everyone, so right now I am drinking my water and taking a break. We did 1.6 miles, which was pretty good for Snooki. So I'm just gonna take a break in between and drink my water and then go the rest. And I don't know how much the rest is. It's the other half of the park, or the other half of the grounds. So we'll see, but I'm hoping I myself am going to do a total of 3 miles today. 2.7 right now, you guys. I'm a little out of breath, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, but I feel good. Hi everyone, and I am about to give you guys my results for the week and my weights and all of that kind of good stuff. Let me just put Snooki in back here. I've got treats over there for her and whatnot. So I don't like this angle. I don't know what's going on here. Hold on. Okay, that's a little bit better. I had to tilt the camera. The sun isn't really agreeing with me today. I don't know what's going on. It is a little bit earlier in the day and I'm used to recording later on. So anyway, back to all of my results. This week for me was pretty good. I did not work out as much as I did 2 weeks ago. So like last week and this week workout wise was pretty much the same. I unfortunately did not do my deep water exercise class because I got my period. I haven't gotten my period for probably like a year and a half. And if that's too much information, then I'm sorry, but it is what it is. So, I was surprised that I got it. Like, if you guys know, I'm on some hormone, progesterone medication due to problems that I've had previously. So it was just a shock, and I didn't really feel like going into the pool at that point because you guys know, I mean, that's disgusting. So anyway, I basically stuck to walking, and I will share all of that with you guys in a little bit, but my total weight loss for this week was 4.2 pounds. I don't know how it's happening, you guys. It's happening, I think, because I'm eating right and I'm working out and I have a positive attitude, and it's summer out now and the birds are singing and you know, they're chirping away and I'm in a great mood, and maybe that's why, I don't know, but everything kind of is working together, which is great. So yeah, 4.2 pounds, which brings my total weight from April 18th, 2015 down to 30 pounds, 0.4 ounces. So I have lost 30.4 ounces since April 18th. That's amazing to me. That's like 6 weeks. I've lost 30 pounds in 6 weeks. Less than 6 weeks. Figure it out for me, you guys. Anyway, because today is the 6th, June 6th. So I'm beside myself. I didn't even know that this was physically possible. Number one, I'm not starving myself. I'm eating 3 meals a day. I'm having 2, smaller meals. So like 2 small meals and 3 normal size meals a day. I'm taking my vitamins. I'm, meal prepping is a big thing again for me. And today is my cheat meal. So I'm excited about that. Previous cheat meals, like the past 2 weeks for my cheat meal, I went to Subway. Now, some people were saying, okay, we saw what you ate at Subway. I had a 6-inch roast beef, no cheese, with all the vegetables and honey mustard on wheat. And then for a side, I had some baked chips with a side of guacamole. that I got at Subway. So everybody was kind of like, well, how is that even a cheat meal? Like, you're not eating, you know, a meatball sub with like extra cheese. Like, that would be their cheat meal. But you know what? The roast beef sandwich to me is a cheat meal because my mindset is different. So any kind of fast foody type, you know, takeouts is kind of like a cheat. To me anyway, even though it is a healthier choice of a cheat, I probably wouldn't eat that much bread given the fact that it's a 6-inch sub. I just wouldn't do it anymore. Like, I don't need all those carbs. I would rather have like a lettuce wrap instead. So I consider that a cheat meal, plus the chips. I would never eat chips, like never in a million years right now would every single day I go for a bag of chips and eat and, you know, dip it in guacamole. I mean, there's no way. So, yeah, it's just the little things. Now, why a cheat meal, you guys might ask? I don't know. I am learning with you guys, and I really don't know. I've heard different theories. I've heard one theory, you know, like when you start working out and exercising at first, when you first start, you lose a lot of weight. And then, excuse me, I have an itch on my leg. And then some people go through a plateau, and a plateau just basically means that, you know, you can't lose any more weight no matter what you do. So, you know, the reasoning behind the cheat meal is let's reprogram your brain. You know, your brain is thinking, okay, starvation mode. We're used to getting 2,500 calories a day, and we're bumped down to 1,700 calories a day. So we're going to hold on to all that weight now because we are really freaking out and we're scared, and we're going to hold on to the water, and we're going to hold on to the weight. And so the reasoning behind the cheat meal is give yourself those, you know, cheaty fats, those things that you might not have, you know, have that small French fry once a week. And it may, you know, allow your body to say, okay, here it is again. Next week, you know, you don't eat any cheat, you know, things except for that one day, and your body is saying, okay, let's start to lose weight again. So that's my theory on a cheat meal. Also, another theory is you don't want to deprive yourself of the things that you really love. So one of my big things is going and looking for deer late at night. I know you guys, it's probably like crazy, or like at dusk. It probably sounds crazy, but I love the wildlife. Like, literally, if I could see a coyote in the wilderness, like, my dream, and I've done it. I've seen a coyote before, like coyote, fox, raccoons, like anything, like a bear. Oh my God, you guys, my life would be complete if I saw a bear or a wolf, like in the wild. I die. I literally would die. But anyway, so where was I going with this? Oh, what I do after that. So usually what would happen is my kids and I, or whoever was with me, we would go and look for, you know, the animals, or even like when my dad was alive, we would go and do it too. And afterwards, we would go to Dairy Queen and we'd get an ice cream cone. And what would I get? I would get a large chocolate ice cream cone dipped in Crunch. I don't know how many calories it is. At that point, I didn't care. If I went for a cheat treat once a week, I would probably knock it down to a small chocolate cone with Crunch. I would still give myself that little cheat, you know, but I wouldn't go overboard like I used to. I'm not even going to tell you guys what I used to do because it's pretty sad. Well, I will. I'll share it because you know what? It is what it is. It makes me like emotional right now to even think about it because being in that place was so horrible. And my kids saw it. And that really hurts because I wouldn't want anybody to see me like that. But my kids saw it, my parents, and I don't think they did. So my worst day, I don't even know why I'm getting emotional. This is, I don't know. Anyway, because I never want to go back to that point, I guess. My worst day was, I went to Burger King, and back in the day, Whoppers were like, I don't know, $2. It was like Whopper Wednesday. So instead of getting like all the condiments on the Whopper, because I didn't eat fruits and vegetables, I would only eat cheese. So one time I went and I was on a binge, and If you have never binged before, if you are not a binge eater, you will not understand this. Um, there's something you get almost like, I would imagine if you were addicted to like cocaine or heroin, after you feed or while you're feeding, it's almost to the point where you're high. You're getting what you want. You're getting the satisfaction. I can't explain it, but that day, I specifically remember that day and I will never forget it. I got 3 Whoppers and a small fry. I came home because whenever I binge, I always eat alone. I can't have usually anybody near me, although my kids did see, you know, binging throughout my entire life. I ate all 3 Whoppers and the fry and down the soda, and that was normal for me. Like, that was normal, and that's how I got to the weight that I got. I used to go to Dairy Queen, and instead of just getting that cone in front of people when I was alone, I would get a bag of, oh, what are those things called again? Buster Bars. 6 Buster Bars came in a pack. It would be like nothing for me to eat a whole bag of Buster Bars within 1 day. And I'm not kidding. Like, it would be nothing for me to go to Pizza Hut and get a large pizza with that Alfredo pasta and finish the whole thing within like 2.5 days. Like, down the pizza, down the pasta, you got free breadsticks. So, I mean, binging, I know what binging is. I wouldn't purge. I wouldn't throw it up. I shouldn't say that that was my problem, but literally, I kept it in. There was some satisfaction I got. I can't explain it. When I was eating, I would sweat. I was so into it. It was like what I needed, what I wanted at the time. And then afterwards, when all the food was done and I fed myself, literally, I got so, like, the downfall of it was so horrible. It was like doom. It was really bad, you guys, but anyway, I'm glad that I am at a healthy point right now, and it makes me upset that my kids saw that, because that's not normal behavior. It's almost like a drug addict, you know. I would assume that, you know, if a parent was addicted to drugs, they would go out, you know, get their cocaine, get their heroin, whatever, shoot up, snort up, puff up, whatever you do. And I'm sure the kids knew what was happening. So I don't know, it was bad, but I am on a different path now, and I am hoping to never get back to that horrible place again, because it was really horrible. It was bad. So anyway, let me tell you guys what I did for exercise this week. Remember, Thursday I worked a double shift at work. So I didn't have a lot of time on Thursday. So Sunday, I woke up and I did 1.2 miles. Monday, I did 1.8 miles. Tuesday, I did 2.20 miles. Wednesday, I did 1.62 miles. Thursday, I only did 0.62. I literally got up at 8 o'clock. I was supposed to do the deep water exercise and I just couldn't. I knew I had a long day. I had my period. I had a long day ahead of me and I just couldn't do it. So I got up, got ready, went to work from like 8 to 2. Got home from work, had to be back at work like at 3:30. So I only had a very short time, and then I worked until like 7:30, quarter to 8 at night. So there was no time for me, but I wanted to get that little workout in because I've been doing something every single day since April 18th. So I wanted to do something. So I'm glad I did do something, even if it was very little. And then Friday was the big day. It was a milestone. I walked 3.52 miles. I was so excited. So I had off that day because I worked a double shift on Thursday, as you guys know, and I decided to take Snooky Louise out. I wanted to spend the whole morning with her at the park because I get really upset, like, when she's home alone, when I have to work a lot, I get, like, it tears at me. It's like a child. It tears at me. But anyway, so I took her around and I walked with her. It was like 1.6 miles, and then I put her in her stroller because I knew, you know, it wasn't going to work out, that she wasn't going to be able to walk that distance. And then I walked and I walked and I walked and I felt great. And I felt like I could keep on going. And then the day after today, my feet are killing me, you guys. It's horrible. I'm starting to get spider veins in my legs. You guys, my legs were so fat before that like maybe you couldn't see the spider veins. I don't know, but they're coming out. Not varicose veins, like those spidery veins. Ooh, they're awful. But anyway, so the Friday I did 3.52 miles, which I am so excited about. And then Saturday I did, which was today, I did 1.22 miles. So I'm feeling great. I've accomplished my Ironman. Ironman is done. Like there's 2 more weeks left, or no, there's a week and a half left of Ironman and I'm done. Like I've done everything. So I'm just going to like keep on adding to it and see, you know, how many miles I can get in within those 4 weeks. But other than that, the grand total was 30.4. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for your encouraging words. I see every single one of your comments on Instagram. I want you guys to know that. If I don't respond to you, it doesn't mean that I don't see it. I literally see everything. I see everything on Twitter, everything on Tumblr, everything on Instagram, everything on YouTube, all of it. I see all of it. And I just want to say thank you guys so much for being so positive at this time that I need you guys to be positive. Even like everybody around me, everybody has been so positive. My mom is like, oh my God, Angela, you are losing a lot of weight. And I can see it. Like, it's just, it's amazing. It's like, it's almost like, okay, this is it. It's happening. I can feel it happen. I can feel that I am clean on the inside. I'm showing it on the outside finally. And I'm just so, so, so grateful and happy for all of you. So thank you guys so much for watching, and we will see you all next week, Monday. And I'm sorry that this was a little bit long. 15 minutes of me talking to you was a little bit long, but I had to get it all in. So happy day, everyone. Bye-bye. I forgot to tally up my miles. My total miles for this week was 12.19. If I can do it, you guys can do it. Have a good day, everyone.
Something to say, you should hear it. Oh, I'm happy to make time for your feelings, but you have to admit I already do. Let's just break it down to you and me uptown, dancing all around till the disco ball pops. But I have to be me, and everyone can see your anger is misplaced. And I'm gonna tell ya, don't hate me 'cause I get